Good afternoon. My name is Logan Starr. I will be discussing machine learning for detecting APTs using network traffic. I wanted to do this because it's relevant to cybersecurity, and that's kind of what I wanted to go into, and it's very important to detect and mitigate threats in real time and do it as early as possible. For this project, I used the CIDS 2017 dataset, which was available to us. It's a dataset that contains traffic data and includes a lot of features. A lot of them I didn't really use. I had to cut them out. But it classified the attack as either normal traffic, which they called benign, or attack, which is malicious traffic. So it was pretty useful to me. Um, so yeah, here I was just importing a few things and whatnot, uploading since I'm using Google Collab as my thing. So I just had to upload the file itself. And you can see right here it has a lot of different things that the data set brings, and it has tons and tons of data points. I think it was in the thousands, but on here on the right side you can see a few are labeled as benign, and that's where it started from. I then continued down here with dropping some of the labels that I didn't need, like the column and rows I didn't need, and stripping it, making sure everything was only what I needed. And then here I made sure the labels were just benign for normal traffic and attack as malicious. And yep. And then here I was splitting the features and labels like have been doing this semester. And then I went into training my model, and it spit out this classification report and confusion matrix, which I'll show in a better form down here at the bottom. I put it into a little graph. But overall the classification report came out very well. If I had more time with the data, I'd probably train it on even more because this seems very accurate, almost too much so to where it probably is just anticipating using the data set. So training it on more would probably help, though it could also hurt it. And down here on the confusion matrix, we can see that it false flagged one thing as an attack when it was a benign, and then it gave 5 attacks benign. So I mean, overall, it did very, very well. Um, it's not ideal, but it's gonna happen that a benign actual will get flagged as an attack. So we would prefer that not to happen, because then it just shuts whoever is trying to access whatever sort of data they're getting kicked out of it. We more care about trying to figure out why these attacks are getting by, and hopefully trying to fix that overall. So our model is very accurate and no data is getting leaked out from whatever you're trying to protect. So in conclusion, detecting APTs using this data set was very thoughtful, and it taught me a lot about what we've been doing over the semester. As I said, if I had more time with the model, I would probably refine it and make sure it's not just predicting using the data set, and to actually try to get these attacks right here, not in the benign category. So overall, I really enjoyed this project and it taught me a lot about cybersecurity. So thank you.